Hello. I was thinking about all the times that those on the other side of the veil, the other side of life, are able to make their presence felt and give us some inspiration and some upliftment and the feeling that we are not alone, which is so important to us in our lives. I know that we come into this world apparently on our own and that we leave apparently on our own, but the fact is we're never on our own, because as spirit individuals we come from spirit and we have our friends with us all the time, and we are not on our own when we're delivered here in spirit, because our spirit friends, family are with us at that time. And also when we leave, we have the same benefit of those friends in spirit and family in spirit who are caring for us, who are with us at all times. Now, it doesn't mean to say that if you have been bereaved of loved ones, that they're with you all the time, because they have their own lives to lead. Yes, their own lives, because as spiritualists, we don't accept that life ends. We say life continues, albeit in a different form. But we don't have to worry about losing our individuality or our personalities, and we will be recognisable by those we have loved and lost here that we're particularly fond of. So we've no need to worry. I think that's very important. It's something that spiritualism has to offer, that absolute foundation for not feeling afraid to be on one's own in any situation, whatever it is, to know that you are not on your own. And inspiration is a wonderful thing too. We get promptings from somewhere, don't we? It doesn't matter if you don't consider yourself to be a medium or anything, but all of us, as we go through life, experience those times when we're prompted to do something that gives us a boost, or we feel something, that we need to do something, so we're being prompted in fact by those who love us in spirit to do something, and it always turns out right. Of course we can ignore it and then it turns out wrong, but there you go. And one of the things I learned as a medium, developing medium, all those years ago, was that I had to listen very hard to the readings that were given from the platform by members of the congregation at Lewisham Spiritualist Church. They would be invited to come up, as they are at every Spiritualist church service. Members of the congregation come up and give a reading, and then the medium is expected to give an address that is perhaps related to that reading. And I remember sitting there thinking, I wonder what I'm going to say about that. But of course, like every other developing medium, I got my inspiration and I was able to speak about something to do with that reading. And what we have to do as mediums who can communicate with those on the other side of life is to demonstrate that trust, that we know that that is actually going to happen by using that inspiration and delivering communications and messages in that address that we may give to help somebody listening, just like I'm doing right now. I hesitate over this evening, this afternoon or tonight, because of course there are different time zones in this wonderful world of ours that you know, when people say there isn't a God, I say, well, okay, you go outside and throw a couple of balls up in the air and see if they start spinning around, and then have life on them and so on and so forth.